Why are people scared of bees? It's the same thing we're scared of anything, lack of control. You can't control it. Until you learn to let that go, you will always be afraid. Whether it's a childhood trauma or coming back from things, the unknown and not having control of that unknown is often fear. So when we can overcome that through, again, going back to the basics, right? Trusting yourself, your gear, and your buddies, following a process, finding success and building confidence, now you've learned through this experience and the fear starts to go down.
All right, guys, today we've got that 8-frame box that we worked in a couple of weeks ago that was pretty full.
To most, the humming of bees in the backyard isn't exactly a peaceful lullaby. But in Houston, Marine veteran Steve Jimenez finds comfort in the chaos as he heads into the swarm. Like many veterans, Steve found that even after facing countless dangers while in service, nothing felt more overwhelming than life beyond the battlefield. And the fear of the unknown kept him hidden from the world after his retirement. That is, until he discovered a new mission and a healing power he never thought possible.
Yeah, definitely bees picked me. There's no way that I did. I had a wonderful friend invite me to a bee experience in a time in which I did not want to leave the house. And because of that relationship, I said yes. So sometimes it just takes one invite to get outside of your comfort zone, overcome some significant fear and trauma, still enjoy the adrenaline rush, and then follow things like we do in the military, like trusting yourself, your gear, and your buddies, following a process that is known and successful, and finding confidence in that. And we can not only do beekeeping that way, but we can actually steward our lives that way as well.
Yep, nice and slow and keep it over the box. You don't want to lose the queen if she's on there.
Steve discovered a renewed sense of purpose through beekeeping at a time when he felt lost and without direction. Recognizing the profound impact bees had to get him back on his feet, he founded Hives for Heroes, an organization dedicated to connecting veterans and first responders with resources.
Oh, look at that brood.
That's beautiful. See all that?
Essentially, we're able to match one person that has little to no beekeeping experience, we say less than 3 years of experience, that was a veteran or first responder, and match them with somebody with 3 or more years of experience in their local area. So it acts as an apprentice organization. And then we open up the doors, the floodgates for them on resources and events throughout the United States.
With each jar of honey sold through Hives for Heroes, a portion of the proceeds goes directly to supporting veterans and first responders in need. Inspired by the gifts of nature, they feel a deep commitment to giving back to others in their community in a delicious way.
The honey is the real champion today, so talk to me a little bit about what we've got.
Yeah, this is amazing. So as a byproduct of all the hard work and effort that not only the bees do, but also the veterans and first responders all over the country do, we have a variety of Heroes honey. And Heroes honey is pure, raw, American honey.
Okay, is there a right way? Do I just eat it?
No, just eat it, enjoy it.
That's delicious.
That's pure, again, we don't do anything to it. It goes through 500 Milcron filter and that is it. That's all bees all the time. Again, this stuff is a labor of love. And on the Heroes Honey website, there are the stories that go along with it. So not only will you get a great product, but you will also see the story of who created that and then the medicinal properties in that area which can benefit your health.
What began in 2018 as a small venture with a few friends quickly blossomed into a national initiative, uniting nearly 5,000 service men and women. Together, Steve and other beekeepers, such as Troy Yard, are able to continue serving their communities long after their official duties have come to an end.
The beautiful thing about those bees is that they know what their duty is. And one of those duties is to be the guard bee, right? And they're guard bees to guard their hive or the colony, right? To protect their colony and to protect the resources, just like the soldiers. When we go off and we protect our country, our homeland, if you will. And those guard bees, if they come across the enemy, they may die. They take the risk of dying because as soon as they sting you, they pull their stinger out and they've actually pulled their innards out. They've given their lives to protect this colony of bees, to get the enemy away, if you will. And just like us soldiers, when we go overseas, we take that risk of giving our lives and protecting our home.
Long before Troy's time in the military, he battled his own issues with drug and alcohol abuse. His addictions cost him 2 marriages and a relationship with his son. It was at rock bottom that Troy turned to the military for a sense of direction and purpose in life. Now Troy is able to help other veterans like him find peace through the selfless act of caring for bees.
I'm able to serve the nation's greatest heroes, and that's its people. So what greater honor than to serve them and to help them in any way that I can, even if it's just getting them on an email program or getting them to learn more about bees.
Troy's story is only one of thousands that speak to the success of Hives for Heroes. With each colony established, Steve and the leaders across the nation know they're not only saving the bees, but they're saving the lives of veterans like Mike Bussman.
Come on, buddy. Come on, Mr. Mike. Oh, come on, bring it in.
I lost a sense of purpose when I left the military. My career went on, but my sense of purpose faded away. I'm happy to get up in the morning and put my feet on the ground. I haven't been happy to get up in a very, very long time. I go to bed and I think about bees. I wake up and I put my feet on the ground and I think about when I get to go down and play with the bees. That's become a major focus in my life, and I hope it never goes away.
Yet perhaps even sweeter than the delight of a golden spoonful of their honey is the profound realization that their work is saving the lives of the brothers and sisters like them. Not only have they been able to find hope for themselves, but they've also uplifted thousands of veterans who felt that they had nowhere to turn. With each hive they nurture and harvest, these heroes cultivate a community dedicated to continuing the mission they fought for years ago, making the world a better place.
I cannot imagine my life now without Hives for Heroes, without the people in Hives for Heroes, without the supporters that we have, without the impact that we know continues to happen on a daily basis. I don't see a life without it.
Where would you be without this organization?
Wouldn't be here. Literally. At the end of the day, we utilize bees to keep guns out of mouths. And that's how do you transition in a healthy manner from service in which could have carried trauma, doing something active with others that provides a purpose bigger than yourself. And so now as we steward these amazing creatures, we're able to see the bigger picture. We start acting as a family and doing things in a very productive and efficient manner and create beautiful results from it.